Hello, Steve Mills here from Results Mastery, and in this video, I'm going to show you a nice little tip or a trick, really, to decide what you're going to call your video. It's something I'm often asked. What's the best title, Steve? And the best title is obviously the one that's going to get looked at the most. So here's the system. Step one, decide what you're going to talk about. So, for example, I might decide to talk about business growth advice for small businesses. That could be a title that I'm interested in talking about. But how do I know what to call my video? Well, what do? I go to YouTube, I type in business advice for small businesses. I look at which videos come up. And then I look at who's got a significant amount of views and what title are they using. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So let me just show you this in real life. Those of you who are watching on video, you'll be able to see this. If you're watching or listening rather on my podcast, you won't. But I think it's valuable enough to give you an understanding. So let me just open this up. So you can see here, I've simply gone to YouTube and I've typed in business growth advice for small businesses. Okay, that's what I've typed in. YouTube have presented me with a variety of different people, some of which are quite famous, which you need to be aware of, because it could be because of their name. For example, Tony Robbins, I think he's probably the world's leading business advisor, so you'd expect that. But I'm just looking here at some of these people and looking here. This guy here, he's got 22,000 views. I'd be quite happy with that, wouldn't you? How to grow your small business, a six-step plan. I quite like that as a headline. Oh, what about this one? The real reason your business isn't growing. That might be worth me utilizing. Or 5 ways to scale any business. I could certainly do a video called that. Looking up here into the shorts, the easiest beginner business to start. Probably not for me, really. The key to grow when you're small. I could do that, definitely. Advice to grow your business. Yeah, Gary Vaynerchuk there talking about that. What about Elon Musk? Best advice for new entrepreneurs. Now, what you've got to think about with all these is what would you type in if you wanted business advice and you were a small business? So you might go and type in best advice for new entrepreneurs. You might type that in, or you might type in best advice for new business owners. I'd probably say that personally. The key to grow when you're a small business. Advice to grow your business. I like the simplicity of it. This is not any cutie, very clever name. It's just like this is what it's about. The only one that's a little bit cute is this one, the real reason, and that's invoking, um, you know, um, getting people to think. It's like, what's this about then? I don't understand, which can be a really good tactic, by the way. But this one, I quite like this one. I think I'd go with this, how to grow your small business, a six-step plan. I quite like that, and I could easily come up with 6 steps to help people to grow their business. So that's it. I think it's a really good tip. I hope you do too. If you want more tips from me, you want to get involved in what I do, get in touch. You can find me at results-mastery.com. You can subscribe to my podcast, which is the Results Mastery Podcast. Follow me on YouTube, why don't you? Connect to me on LinkedIn. I'm literally all over the place. Thanks ever so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you.